Hello guys and welcome to HRL Season 5, round number 11, Dillion GP. Going to have a double header tonight. We got Dillion and Barvo, so it's going to be a double week this week, and then we'll go back to the normal video schedule of one race per week, going through the semi order right now. Getting you guys up to date with it. Unfortunately, going to be no heat videos this week, and we're green. Quick fact, Dillion was forged by Detail. I think it's one of his 2 GPs in the schedule. Let me double check that. Yup, these are facts. These are facts. So, just thought I'd point that out. A lot of different forgers coming in for this season. Getting a nice look at the track here. A little battle there between Hunter and Fireball. Get a solid look right there at the Bonners HRL. I wouldn't really call it a sign. I don't even know what I'd call that. Let's just call it the Bonners HRL. Just thought I'd get a little shot of it. Anyways, you see Dillion has a bit of a pink color scheme. This track, as you can see by the architecture of these buildings, the track is actually based off of a Japanese city, Osaka, Japan. And it takes after that a little bit. You see a lot of sort of retro architecture. It's not really, I wouldn't even say retro. You got to go further back. It's definitely historical. You'll see some castle action, almost some like fortress type building. One of them is near the podium. You might have seen it earlier. I think I'm going to point it out this next right there. Yep. So yeah, that's what this track's based off of, and it's a pretty solid track. Got a couple different types of turns here. A little bit of a sweeper there. One of my favorite sections on the track is coming up here soon. You got this nice downhill into a NASCAR corner, into a sort of just odd like double chicane. It's one of my favorite sections of the track. In close battles there, it's Luke and Hunter side by side. Got Fireball right behind him as well. Right now, Detail's leading. We got Fake Deal D in second, up in third. That's your top 3 order so far throughout the semi. Detail got pole with a 56.067. It's a pretty fast lap. You know, obviously, probably expected to get at least a fast, you know, maybe not pole, but a fast time on your own track. But at the same time, you know, Roman's qualified on 2 of his GPs so far, I believe, and he's only gotten pole on 1 of them, so never really know what to expect from that. Oh, that transition was sexy. Wow. Sorry, I just had to be. Wow. I was kind of taken back by that. Wow. All right. Now that I'm done marveling that beautiful transition by myself, I'll stop stop giving myself credit. Get back to this battle. So yeah, I think those top 2 drivers, Detail and Fake Deal, I mean they're pretty much away with it at this point. Especially we're hitting 2 laps to go right now, so not that much time left for anybody to really make any type of attempt on them. Hunter goes down right there. Fireball almost went down. So it's really all about these battles further back in the pack. That's where you're going to see any position changes if possible. I mean, these guys have just gotten away at this point. Both of them looking pretty fast at this track. And it's going to be important. You still have the championship battle currently going on between Detail and Roman. You still have a good battle for third between Real Deal and Slaunch as well. They're pretty close for that 3rd place position. So big points battles for these 2 guys, and obviously, you know, getting a good starting spot for the feature always helps. Plus, some tracks, like we went to North Bloom, I think North Bloom there's definitely like a weaker side to start on. I don't really think that's the case here. Like, obviously you want to start on the inside, but starting on the outside in the front row isn't that bad. Like, as long as Fake Deal gets a good start, I don't think he'll have a problem holding on to second, exiting this first section. This section kind of reminds me of the inner loop from Watkins Glen. Coming up on the white flag here, by the way. Kind of reminds me of the inner loop from Watkins Glen. Like, it's not exactly like it, but the style of it kind of reminds me of it. It's kind of the closest thing that we could get to a section like that on Halo 5. Because I've tried making an inner loop on Halo 5 and it just doesn't really work. But the section Detail made is pretty close to it. At least like a Halo 5 type version of it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I made a section on a wash run GP in MCC. It's kind of like a chicane entering it and then a chicane exiting it, and it's really fast. So if you remember that track and you remember that section, that's what I'm talking about. That section was based off of the inner loop on Watkins Glen. Classic section from that track as well. But it looks like we're going to be coming to the finish here, and Detail is going to take the W. It's going to be Fake Deal in second. And I'm curious on semi-win, so I'm going to look this up here. All right. Looks like Ump's going to come third, Luke fourth, Vulcan fifth, Roman sixth. Huge pack right there. Hunter and Fireball going to fall up in seventh and eighth. So with that semi-win, that's going to be Detail's second semi-win. But Roman still has 4 semi-wins, and Luke has 2 as well. So, semis starting to get a little more competitive, but still not that competitive this season. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. See you next time.